What's going on, guys? My name is Mystical Prime, or you can just call me Taryn, and today what I have for you is going to be a triple DNA bomb on the map Recovery by KARNAGE Volts. He is a very impressive player. He's playing some domination with a BAL 27, and he is also the guy that got the world's first quad DNA bomb. So please go ahead and check out his channel. His link will be down below. He is definitely a player you guys should be looking out for. But today, guys, what I want to talk about is something that's actually quite interesting, which is the Mars 1 mission. For those of you who haven't been living under a rock, there is a Dutch billionaire who is basically trying to get a manned mission to Mars by 2024. So there's been over 200,000 people who have applied and who hope to leave Earth and, fly to Mars and essentially die on Mars, because, once you go there, you're not going back. So 200,000 people signed up to eventually die on Mars, if you look at it in that light. And there's about 660 applicants remaining as of this moment. There's so much effort into getting this kind of mission going. So how are all the astronauts even selected? So out of the 200,000 applicants all around the world applying to the Mars 1 mission, they had to go through a bunch of interviews, they had to go through a bunch of group challenges, and in the final round, where they select 6 groups of 4 astronauts, which is a total of 24 astronauts, in the final round, they will put all these contestants in a very harsh living condition that is similar to living on Mars, because guys, it's not easy to just fly to Mars and live there. I'm pretty damn sure the type of conditions you'll be living in is not optimal. It's not gonna be, kick in the back, relaxing kind of condition where you can sit on your couch and, play some COD. It's not gonna be like that. It's gonna be a pretty difficult life down there on Mars, so they're gonna be testing for that, and that's how they're going to decide the 24 final contestants. So how will they pay for all this? They're basically, raising as much as they can, through funding, sponsorships, and I believe the first mission is going to cost them about $6 billion, which equates to around 4 billion euros, and that's the amount it would cost to send 2 men and 2 women to the planet. So that's like the first ever mission would cost them about $6 billion. And what do they actually need to do? What are they going to be doing on Mars? Like, how is this all going to work? So basically, humans aren't scheduled to leave the planet till 2024, but until then, there's going to be a bunch of trials and tests on Mars. They're going to be sending a bunch of rovers. They're going to be sending a bunch of life support cargoes all the way to Mars. That way, when the 4 humans selected to go on the very first mission, there will be everything they need to survive and to explore the Great Red Planet. One thing I do want to mention, though, guys, is that you actually cannot have sex on Mars. If you're signing up to go to Mars and you want to go to Mars, you're basically signing off a warrant saying, well, you're not allowed to have sex, can't have babies. Well, I guess if you think of it this way, you can technically have sex on the Mars 1 mission, but you're just not allowed to have babies. From what I've read on the internet, it's actually there's something to do with the gravitational fields or whatever on Mars that kind of makes it difficult to give birth to a baby. So it's something that's definitely possible, but it's never been done before, so it's something that you want to avoid. So for all the women going to Mars, they're not allowed to have babies. And for the men, I guess that means you're not allowed to have sex, so you're going to have to get used to your left or right hand, whatever preference you have. I remember watching one of the Mars 1 interviews of one of the contestants, and the woman was saying, I'm not ashamed, but she was like, oh, I'm not ashamed about they're not, allowed to have sex on Mars. She said that she's perfectly fine with just using her hand and, fingering herself. That's what she said, so I'm just reporting what she said, and she's perfectly okay with that, so that's perfectly fine. And apparently with this Mars 1 mission, they're going to be filming it. They want to do a reality TV show and all that jazz. So it's a pretty big thing. It's a pretty big deal. So they predict to be on Mars by 2024. And I believe NASA's prediction is that there will be a human on Mars by 2030. So, within the next 15 years, there will be a human on Mars. What will we discover? I don't really know. You know, putting a human on Mars is a huge deal. It's the closest thing we have right now to a planet like Earth that could potentially be habitable one day. But really, all this mumbo jumbo I've been speaking about to you guys in this entire commentary, it's very difficult to know if this is actually going to happen or not. We're just going to have to wait. We're going to have to see. You know, people have big visions, big dreams. People have a lot of talk. People talk a big game a lot within this world. But it's going to be very interesting to know if this will actually happen. But we're just going to have to wait and see. Hopefully it does happen. I'm a sucker for space. But anyway, check out Carnage Vaults and check out my channel. Link me down below. But if you guys enjoyed today's video, my name is Mystical Prime. Hope you had a wonderful time. And I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.